We are underway. Xavier College up against St James's. St James's kicking off from left to right. And emphatic scenes in the Div3 semi-finals. Padua College will take on Ignatius Park. Took a little while for that actually to take place. So we're just waiting for some team lists yet to come up to us here. So big contact as we see Xavier College on the attack through their front rower. And a handling error, so that will be a scrum feed here to St James's. St James's College is from Brisbane. They are coached by Andrew Emrington. The principal is Anne Rebgitz. So St James's will win the scrum, and there's a penalty for a high shot. Xavier College will have to defend now. Restart. Away we go. Taloy. First carry. Dummy half is Matthew. Big ball runner out in the middle of Jack Mansky Oval. Away he goes. Pulled in there by Preston King. A great run there from Andrew Kwok. Now Tao. Tato. Tackler is Roberts. Some great headgear there from the ball carrier in the 5'8" Roberts. Underball here, trying to crash over the line here, and now it's Kwok. Already had one carry, Kwok. Change over. Good set of six there from St James's. Eight metres out now. Xavier College will work it. What little... Oh, he wants to go and play it on the mark. That's been touched, played at, 6 to go. So Xavier College through Tom Geldard. Now with Dwight, will make it to the 40. Halfback in Bennett, smashed by the second rower in Ross. So this is going to be set right on halfway, 0-0. And for Xavier College, from Harvey Bay, they're coached by Tony McQuaid, manager is Regan Collier, and their principal is Simon Dash. So St James's with the ball in hand. Well, he's over the halfway line. He's been smashed back behind it there, and Powell. Tato. Still on the halfway. Now crossing it is Zia Ross. Well and truly by 15 metres. Still a couple of tackles to go here for St James. They're in the centre of the park. They come to this grandstand side. Puts it on the toe. It's not the last. Everybody's back. The heat's coming through. Takes it. Goes over. Scores a try. And the referee's going to say he knocked it on. And Rico Toloi, for a fleeting second, thought he'd put the first points on the board. Tap restart. I thought he's going to knock it on. Blindside come Xavier. Berthelson got up, played that previous ruck. And Tyson Knight that time. Back in the field of play here is the 5'8", Charlie Roberts. Tackle by Tato, late in the tackle count, probably was tackle 4. Wants him to get up. Referee for this game is not too sure. I'll try and find that out at half time. So, relief here for St James. I'll get the ball back. Scrum to be fed by Lely. Knock on to the back of the scrum. Xavier College will get the scrum feed now in exactly the same spot. Blowing up a little bit is the lock forward and Toloi, but referee was right there. Toloi shaking his head. I don't know what's going on with St James's head. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with their hair dyed. Why not? Well, at least I think it's dyed. Scrum feed, won by Xavier. Duff from dummy half. Mati Aura, the tackler, bounced away off the run from Dennis. Knight now. 11 out. Murdoch gives the offload now to Nelson, and Nelson looking to get to his feet quickly. Dart from dummy half from the hooker. And Hoare get close to the line. He's trying to push over there. I can see the fullback and Frey trying to pull him back in the field of play. The referee says he's held up in the field of play. Now with Dwight. And Dwight won't get over. Now it's the last. Not a great play, the ball, and it is a knock on the back of the ruck. A certain try has gone begging. Now it's back chat. He'll walk them out 10 more. So from a knock on a change the ball, referee's going to have some words with his touch judge. I think he might have been, whoever gave some back chat to the ref, might have also given some chat to the touch judge. So Ethan Hoare, the skipper, has been spoken to. You can see him just going off camera to tell his side to settle it down. So they'll find touch. Eight short of halfway. Or further back, sorry, 18. So played on the mark. Heavy contact here. Oh, going on with a little bit with the over the top. It's a contact sport. Let it happen. Let it ride. Here we go with Keane, the tackler. Getting some help there from Knight as they put some pressure on Xavier Ross there. Half a gap here for the fullback in Frey. Gets closed down pretty quickly. No marker, dummy half I should say. Puts it aerial, does Lily. That's right, that's a good kick here, but nicely taken the far side by, I assume it's the right winger in Geldard. Dart from dummy half. Mark's not ready. All falls over in that tackle here from Ross. That might have gone into a knee. Yeah. Accidentally just fell over and made contact with I think the knee of the ensuing tackler. Probably needs to have his the sideline for a little while just to make sure everything's all good. It's going to be a penalty. And I don't know whether it was sort of fell into that tackle, but anyway, referee's right there, and that will be a sideline finder for Xavier. Score is 0-0. .13.5 remaining. I don't think Tyson Knight has taken that jersey off since the game earlier this morning, or all of them for that matter, and here's a big carry from Nelson. Well, the carry was big, but the hit was almost as good from Lailili. Dennis, the winger with a chance here, and Tomakovic, and he'll go over and score with not much of Jack Mancy left. Checks with both touch judges, and the referee award the try. So Blake Tomakovic comes up with a try in the corner as we look at the replay here for CQ University. Murdoch, long cutout pass, winger not there, and goes over. And the first points of the game going in the way of Xavier College. Conversion to come from a lot of conversions right on this grandstand side. Not much to work with. Conversion, you can see it. It's not far enough back for me to make a prediction on this one. Looks like it's going to go out to the right and back in. Comes in, strikes it, comes back in, and the conversion is successful, 6-0. So great wingers try here. He had eyes for the corner only. And this is a great cutout ball here from the lock forward in Murdoch. And he's just weaved a little bit, and then just over he goes. And they are on the board. Xavier. Some chance to restart. Big carry coming in there from Jamal Nelson. Gets picked up by Tato. Oh, there's another one here. He gets out of that one. There's Tyson Knight. Just trying to get the number of that truck. It's locked. There was a prop forward in Uateo Toa. What a shot. I want some more. He wants some more. Tyson Knight. Still going Tyson Knight. Finally tackled by Tato. That's the 40. Kicks it high. Taken nicely at the back by the fullback and Frey. And Frey will run it back to the 10, where he'll find 3 defenders from Xavier College. And now he's only 2 metres out from his own line. Oh, there's a shot in the on the chin, on the halfback. Frey, so we've got Tamati Frey and Katene Frey. So just looking at both of them, they seem to be possibly related. Penalty. 6-0 Xavier College in the 7th minute to Blake Tomakovic. Play that on the 10-metre mark. Correct, and away we go. He's lost a metre. There's a big shot there coming from Ethan Hoare, the skipper. Hoare again involved in the tackle. Looking for an offload, decides to hang on the footy, which is wise. Well, he would have been happy with that with Toloi. Still on that 30-metre line. And that's 3 tackles. Comes blindside. He's going to kick early. Nobody at home. 40-20 attempt. Taken nicely behind his head there as a try scorer on Tomakovic. The chasers come through. One of those is Frey. Marker defence is good. Penalties, I'm going to say it's... Marker wasn't straight, perhaps. No, he's got him for a bit of rough treatment in the ruck with the elbow. Fine touch. So Xavier trying to put some more points on the board. This is Dennis. Or finds that man Knight. Not too many metres this time Knight. They worked it out. Around the ankles. You can't run without legs. And they're inside the 10, deep in the tackle count here, St. James, and that's 11 metres out from the try line. Where's Tyson Knight? There he is. You can see him on screen. Is he taking 2? He is going to take 2. To take it out to 8-0. Interesting choice. So, Xavier Dennis, take this out to 8. 7 remaining first half, 25-minute halves. Oh, he's shanked that to the left, not by much, but just didn't have the right line. Score remains 6-0. Penalty kick going dead means it's a 25 or 20 metre drop out. Tyson Knight. There's nothing stopping this locomotive. Roberts doesn't have the same impact as Tyson Knight. Smaller frame. Dart from dummy half here from Hoare. The skipper going forward. Bulldogged into the turf there by Keong. Hoskin. Tyson Knight wants to have another go. Doesn't go to him. They go to the right-hand side. Kick into the in-goal area. And that will roll over, and that will be a 20-metre restart. Some tired legs out there. St. James's bring it back to the 20. We're underway. 5 minutes remaining. First half, 25-minute halves and semi-final footy. Goes without it. Knock on. Can't believe it. And Raiden Powell has come up with an unforced error that's going to give his side flutters. Xavier will pack the scrum 25 metres out. Big back line. You can't see the big back line to the right. From the scrum to the first receiver and the halfback in Zach Bennett. It's a good 25 metres. Let's see if he can find his mark. Goes towards the referee. Got me tackled by the 5'8" in Lailili. Good step run, Henke. Henke loses the footy. He, in turn, knocks it on to Tato, but the first infringement coming from Xavier, and St James's will get to pack the scrum. Won't have enough time to get down to the other end and chip away the 6-0 lead that they've coughed up. Try in the 7th minute by Blake Tomakovic. Oh, and another knock on. This time from the halfback in Katani Frey. So another scrum in the same spot, pretty much. This is his footing as the halfback, Bennett. Dummy half pass guard. Good carry, he's first for the match. Nice one to go back. Out of the mud, preferably. Again, a goosey run from Henke. Of course, you're not fooling anyone. It's cut down, blind side. Still spinning and turning, trying to get across the line, and he's got there. And Berthleson, I have no idea how he got there. It's just pure determination, and gets over and scores. Here he comes as he's hit there by 1, 2. He's grabbed again from behind by the prop forward in Towel, but it's not enough. So 10-0 right on half-time. They certainly didn't, but it all came from the back of a knock-on just after the scrum feed. Two minutes remaining, conversion to come. And another 25 minutes around that day 4, I beg your pardon, which was day 1. Loving the footy here at Confraternity. Left foot kicker comes in, strikes it nicely, waved away. I thought for sure it hit the upright, Tim, but he missed it this time. So have a look at this. He gets hit. He should have fallen over there. Steps out of one, just a wily customer, and he just weaves his way through. Cannot believe it. The St James's defence. Xavier College are pretty happy about that, mainly because it was out of the blue, really. Till they go the short kickoff, they're going to go towards the left-hand side of the centre of the park. Let's see what happens. So a minute to go. Going to go for hope for a knock-on from a grubber restart. Oh, thrown around Phillips. It's a high shot. They'll be penalised. Wants a quick tap. There's topless, but not to be. I'll find touch. Away he goes. There's Bennett. Before he took a tap restart for the 20 by actually kicking it back into his hand, and he nearly knocked it on. Then I think he just realised he doesn't have to do that. Obviously, rugby union trait there. Half-time, 10-0, 2 tries to Xavier, 1 to Tomakovic, and the other one to Berthelsen. That gives you a 10-0 scoreline with the 1 conversion. We'll be back with the second half, 25 minutes of footy still remaining. Hopefully you can join us after the break. We have a minute remaining on day 4. Xavier Catholic College. They lead 10 points to 0 over St. James's College. As I said, 2 tries in the first half, 1 to Blake Tomakovic and then Caleb Berthelsen. One of those converted. They had an opportunity to kick a penalty. They took it and missed. So now St. James's all not lost. There's 25 minutes still to go. It takes a minute to score a try. If they score the first one, they'll give them some confidence to take it. We've got some vocal supporters up here screaming blue murder. Can't deny the passion of the supporters as well as the determination of the players. 5 seconds and we'll get underway. Confraternity 2024, our CQ University is our sponsor, one of our major sponsors, along with Struddy's. With Struddy's, get down to Struddy's stall here, or you can buy some stuff online. It's good gear. Well, that's a lovely take here. They're going to suggest there's a little bit of a knock on, but the referee, and he'll get a message from the touch judge to say that was the case. So Xavier College will have a scrum feed 25 metres out from St. James's try line. You see the Brains Trust, Bennett and Murdoch discussing tactics from the back of the scrum, or a set play. Fed one. I don't even know where that went in, but anyway. Roberts. Goes a dart from dummy half. Taking on the mark as a halfback, and Bennett. It's going to be knocked backwards, says the referee. So Bo Topless has survived the embarrassment of a knock on. 10 metres out from the, or 20 metres out from the try line. Tipping a one-on-one tackle there, but one-on-one strip, I beg your pardon. Murdoch. Short ball from Roberts to Dennis. Doesn't come off. Crossfield kick. Up it goes. Catches it. Drops the ball over the line. Or puts the ball over the line there to Tommy Geldard. And they get a try 2 minutes after the restart. Pinpoint kick here. Coming from the 5'8", Charlie Roberts. Comes flying through. Gets in front of the St. James's player. And all he has to do is catch it and drop. 14-0. Kick to come. Not ideal for start for the second half here from St. James. They really needed to score first. Didn't matter when, just need to score first. Makes it a little bit tougher. Referee suggesting that Zach Bennett go a little bit more to the right. Pinch any inches. Bennett with his left foot conversion attempt. Comes in. It's going to go to across the face. Score remains 14-0. So how good is this kick? He throws a block player in, puts a crossfield kick and just gets in front of the St. James's players, Tom Geldard, and over he goes. He's pretty happy with that. They practice that at training all the time, wingers. And when it comes off, it's extra special, especially in semi-final confraternity. Semi-final of the challenge. Shield, so Bennett. To 20. Across the face of the uprights they go. Xavier College. Springing their step. You'd think they get another one, and it's going to be a little bit of a bridge too far, and that penalty doesn't help St. James's at all. Phillips. Gets almost to the 40. Ethan Hall, the skipper, takes it upon himself to get a few more metres at 35 out. Topless. Hit and knocked off balance, pushed back to the 30 and gets a knock on. Clap of the hands there from Xavier Ross. He's happy with his efforts there to dislodge the footy. Scrum set on the 30. Fed by Tato. Off the pack they come. Tackler is Roberts. Big effort to bring the ball carrier down. They get a penalty. There's a prop forward and Tower. Did enough for Xavier to hang on a little bit too long. I'll find touch. Tap restart. St. James really need to score next. Crossfield kick. Can they do it themselves? And the number 5 for St. James's in Caden Nichols scores a try, mirroring the efforts at the other end by Xavier College. So they put some points on the board. Have a look at this. Finds him unmarked, just has to catch it, put it down, and gotta love a man with some funky salad that scores a try. So 14 points to 4 now. Conversion attempt waved away. Crossfield kick, just has to catch it. Right on the try line was the kick. And Xavier players nowhere to be seen. So Xavier, well, still lead by 10, but I know now that St James can score some points with the ball in hand. Grow an extra leg here. Here's a good carry. Like it's Andrew Kwok. Under ball here. Tyson Knight has to have a bit of a job in defence rather than just carrying it up. Kick in behind, has to go back and tidy this up here as Tom Geldard, the try scorer. You run it out from his 10, but he's going to be wrapped up here right on the 10-metre line. So a good kick chase there from St James's. 14-4, 15 to go. Loses his footing. Second effort, referee will have none of that. Good run there back, Berthelson. Xavier, now they want to try and get that 14-0 lead they had. Here he comes, Tyson Knight. He might have had a bit of a blow along with the half-time break, so that doesn't augur well for St James's in defence of the big man's coming at you. A little bit fresher out the full. Only just, though. So an error here from Xavier gives St James's a field position to change over 5 metres inside Xavier's half. Flat-footed ball carriers. That'll be really interesting from St James's. Don't blame them. It's a long carnival. Get up and play with Tau. Nice tackles is James Marlon Nelson. Throws a dummy or two there. There's Leilili looking for support, finds it. Tato. Oh, he got in the way there. Wasn't supposed to go to that man who's ended up being the tackler in Andrew Kwok, who's supposed to go to the back man. Oh, there's a shot that's come in, hit the ball and the ball carrier and dislodges a footy. And that's the 5-8 in Bailey. So St James's have another shot at the title here. See, they hang on to the footy. Prop forward and referee having a discussion, obviously, about nuclear physics. It's 12 out. Oh, run towards the referee, and it's with that man in Tato. Quite impressive. He was the one who was backing up from the original break earlier. Tau. Round the ankles tackle there from Nelson. Throws a dummy, goes back in and reaches out and scores. Short. No, loses a footy. La'i'i thought he'd got in a position to score the try, but he knocks it on right next to the upright. And a converted try there. It brings him back within 4, but if. Dead and 1, they go to the blind side. Chasing their run, they probably don't want to cough up possession by playing expansive footy on the first in their own end. 14-4. No markers. Oh, big hits coming in. Trying to dislodge the footy. St James is going nuts. That's a knock on here. Look out, this contest isn't over here. And really need to be measured in what they do here, St. James. Their tackling is ferocious. As long as I keep it in check. More importantly, sportsmanship not to go on with it or really stick to Xavier College, because at the end of the day the scoreboard tells a louder story. 14-4. Fed and 1. Goes himself to Frey, Kateni Frey. Dummy half is Matthew. Tackle there is Murdoch. He'll get up and play Ross. The other centre has a crack here in Mateira. Mateira gets up and play it. Now the lock forward wants to have a crack here. It was for Tului. 3 defenders there. Was 4 originally. He'll slowly get to his feet. There's an opportunity on the blind side there, because I don't think the wing was there. That's going to go to nobody. He's going to be tied up here by Xavier. That's going to be a play on, says the referee. And it'll be a penalty for a head-high tackle. Played the advantage. Didn't get much. I guess the other end, that's an ultimate advantage, but that'll be a penalty here to Xavier. Under 10 minutes remaining. Day 4, Confraternity 2024. Ominous clouds to the southeast. Doesn't come from that way, I'm told. Nelson. Jamal Nelson gets a penalty, so this is some aggression here. And it's going to be holding down in the ruck. Gee, I'd like $1 for every penalty against a ruck infringement at Confro. So prop forward Tului, lock forward, as you say, Tului. Seems to be grabbing at his hand or his shoulder. Might be far more severe. The ultimate in men's football. Go to the sideline. Referee, yeah, and I like this from the referee while the player makes his way to the sideline, so we can't lose any time because he's been replaced. But referee having a chat about the ruck infringements, they're getting a little bit excessive. He likes to have a nice clean game and also just calm down with any celebrations you go on with. If you can get an error from your opposition, let's keep the sportsman stuff going and don't invoke anything. Here he comes now, Tyson Dwight. And Knight will get up and play it. Go to the blind side. Shot, that's a good hit. Roberts tried to get the pass away. Just as he passed it, he gets clocked. And that ball goes into touch, and that will be a changeover. 14-4. St. James score. Well, they had the opportunity, knocked it on over the try line. Be a different story. They're not done here. He goes Tato. 35 out. Throws a big dummy. The 5'8" goes through easy as you like, Lalili. A leg grab. Jeez, you'd have to think that's a binnable offence. So we're on the attack. 10 out. We'll get a tap restart. Might have got 5 for that. 7 remaining. Queuing. Tackler Nelson. Goes without it, unfortunately, does Andrew Kwok. And Xavier College will get a scrum feed. 10 out from their own line. Still time on the clock. They need 10 points to square it up. Next time they have the footy, they must score in that set of 6. St. James's, there's been some ferocious tackling from both camps. Fed by Bennett. Again, throwing the footy across the face of the goalpost. It's like they're behind by 10. Hauler, the skipper, dives over the 20. Knight. Tyson Knight, my man of the match so far. He's just been relentless in what he's been doing with the carries. Beats one. Not the second one of the prop forward, Keane. Puts it in the air. The bounce stays in the field of play, and he's going to be tackled in the in-goal area and whipped to the ground. And that will be a line dropout. Oh, he's gone into touch, so it might be a changeover here. Touch judges coming in. Something else happened afterwards, but anyway, it's going to be a scrum. Hang on. Not sure what the ruling is. He wants the ball to put there. He's going to call somebody out, perhaps. Nope. So, 20 metre and it's a changeover to St. James's. Okay, puzzle's been solved. Knight over the top. So they must score in this set of 6. Loses the footy. And that man, Tyson Knight, has just won himself, or won his team, a win over St. James in this Xavier College. We'll get the scrum feed. There's a lot of conversations with the referee. They probably need to just stay out of it, but he's explaining the law and why. We don't have captain's challenges. Four minutes remaining. Bennett to feed the scrum. Dart from the back from the lock forward in Dwight. Dwight all the way over. Well, that's it. Any glimmer of hope that St. James's has just been erased by the back rower in Bodie Dwight. He'll score a try in the 47th minute. Again, a try off a scrum, but this one's coming from the lock forward, takes the ball from the back of the scrum and just goes through in a lovely dive. Oh, everybody's giving that a 9 out of 10, except for the Ruston judges. We know always only gives us 6s. And that's right in front. 3 minutes remaining. 18 points to 4. So tries to the 7th minute. Tomakovic. Then in the 23rd, Burleson. Tom Geldart scores one in the 27th minute, 2 minutes after half-time, which probably took the wind out of the sails of St. James. Nicholas Caden scores a try for St. James's, and then a try there to Bodie Dwight. Look at that. Just goes through 3 defenders and over he goes. 20 points to 4. Setting this, I think, for a short kick-off. Tall timber over on that right-hand side. No, it goes deep. What do I know? Not a lot. So 2 minutes remaining. Day 4, or day 3 of competition. Rest day yesterday. It goes on with a little bit. Referee says, play on. Nelson. He supported Tyson Knight as Jamal Nelson. Good carries. Dart from dummy half. Zach Bennett. No, it wasn't Zach Bennett. I beg your pardon. 17 at the 7. Pass guard. Now with Keane. across the halfway. Last tackle, so that's gone backwards a long way. Still the last. Bennett, still the last. Bennett still going. Hit and spin, and that'll be a changeover. 4 metres short of halfway. Last minute of play. Who else? Tyson Knight. No, I beg your pardon. I'll take that back. Jamal Nelson. Similar style of aggression. Jamal Nelson. Super hit. Slowed the momentum of St. James's down. Kick over the top. Geldard will take that nicely. And Xavier will just run the last 20 seconds of the clock down. Nothing fancy. There's Preston King. Take the tackle and driving one. And the referee also called full time. And it's a win to Xavier, 20 points to 4 over St. James's College. And that concludes day 4 and day 3 of competition of the Confraternity. We'll see you tomorrow morning live here on the Confraternity Network. Brought to you by Red Corner. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a safe night and good luck, Queensland, in the Women's State of